Since middle school, I have stressed about dress code. Is this considered a tank top? Are these rips too high on my thigh? And my all-time favorite, is this dress actually fingertip length? One day, I had an awful sunburn on my shoulder, so I wore a tank top with a cardigan over it. I took the cardigan off to go to the restroom because it was rubbing against my sunburn, and I got stopped by a male administrator, and he told me to stop being distracting and to cover up. I'm inserting a picture of the tank top I was wearing right now. Now, I'm not against all dress codes, but only dress codes that are blatantly sexist. I believe the dress code should be either abolished or completely modified due to body shaming, sexism, and sexualizing young women's bodies. How would you feel if you were walking through school wearing a tank top and got called out by an administrator or teacher in front of your peers and had to go to the office? Embarrassed, right? Not only does this student, of which there's a high chance is a female student, get embarrassed in front of their peers, but now they are missing class having to go home or call for a change of clothes. To begin with, the dress codes enforce different ways according to the person, mainly girls, body type. A girl with a large chest will look more distracting in a V-neck shirt than a girl with a smaller chest. Skirts will look shorter on people with longer legs, even if they are fingertip length. Clothes fit tighter on people who weigh more or are curvier. Calling people out to go change makes them feel even more insecure about their bodies than they already might, and this can lead to serious problems like eating disorders and body dysmorphia. In addition, boys walk around in tank tops, shirts with naked women on them, sagging pants, or completely shirtless, and I have never once seen a guy get publicly called out for any of these things. If boys are not taken out of class because of dress code and girls are, is that not saying that a boy's education is more important than a girl's? Girls are missing important educational material for something as insignificant as a shoulder showing or a skirt being a centimeter too short. Also, it is Florida in the end of summer and the beginning of fall. It's hot, and sometimes the air conditioning doesn't work, which makes classrooms with 30 people in them very hot and stuffy. Also, dress codes are just rude to the boys. Saying that a girl's shoulders will distract them from learning is also offensive to them. You're saying that they cannot control themselves in the simple situation of seeing a small part of a woman's body. Finally, women's bodies are not inherently sexual. Our bodies have purposes other than for others' enjoyment. Dress codes are promoting the sexualization of young women who do not dress to be sexual the majority of the time. By making girls cover up, you are, from a young age, as young as preschool, kindergarten, telling them that their bodies are always sexualized, and you are promoting them as sexual objects, something that the world does not look at for who they are inside, but for what they look like and what they wear. They judge them immediately on, are your shoulders showing? Are you showing too much cleavage? Are your shorts too short? And not for maybe what they accomplished in math or what kind of books they read. This is also saying that a woman can either be smart and successful or revealing. And by revealing, I mean shoulders, knees, etc. But not both at the same time. So if I wear a tank top and running shorts to school, that obviously means I can't do calculus, right? No. Finally, women's bodies are not inherently sexual. Our bodies have purposes other than for your enjoyment. Finally, women's bodies are not inherently sexual. Our bodies have purposes other than for others' enjoyment. Dress codes are promoting the sexualization of young women who do not dress to be sexual the majority of the time. They dress in what makes them look good and feel good, what they enjoy. By making girls cover up, you are telling them from a young age, as young as 5, 6, 7, telling them that their bodies are always sexualized and you are promoting them as sexual objects. This is also saying that a woman can either be smart and successful or revealing. And by revealing, I mean shorts, tank tops, maybe a shirt that, you raise your arms and your belly button shows. But not both at the same time. So if I wear a tank top and running shorts to school, does that mean that I can't do calculus or I can't read an advanced novel? In conclusion, I believe the dress codes should either be abolished or completely modified because they promote body shaming, sexism, and the act of sexualizing a young woman's body. Thank you.
Oh, that was